First, fast, accurate. You're watching WSBT-22 News at 5:30.
Well, dog owners, you'll want to hear this. Canine influenza is reaching epidemic levels in the Chicago area.
Vets say hundreds of dogs have gotten the dog flu, and the infection can be deadly. So, are dogs in our area at risk? WSBT 22's Annie Chang set out to find that answer. So, Annie, what are local vets here saying?
Yeah, Jennifer, the good news is canine influenza has not been found in our area yet, but there are other respiratory diseases similar to dog flu that are affecting local dogs. They're all part of the same family of viruses. So here's what you need to know about them.
10-week-old Titus just got his first set of vaccines.
I want to preserve his life. I want him to, be with us as long as possible.
Fortunately, Titus likely got this vaccine, which protects him from respiratory diseases. Dr. Kathleen Newhoff says an illness called Bordetella, also known as kennel cough, is making dogs in our area sick, a few of them severely.
We've had two dogs come in that were collapsed, unable to stand, struggling to breathe, and when we x-rayed them, their lungs were full of fluid.
And your dog may not be protected. Veterinarians only started including this vaccine as a vital vaccine 2 years ago. So many adult dogs could still be exposed to the respiratory disease complex. What's more, the viruses are spread from dog to dog through the air.
It can be airborne, so they can actually pick it up even if there's no direct contact.
Symptoms include anything from an occasional cough to a low-grade fever to a runny nose and loss of appetite. Punch the Greyhound hasn't had any of these symptoms, but his owner says he'll keep an eye out.
And Punch is definitely a member of the family, and I'd want to protect him and make sure that he's as healthy as possible, so I'll do what I need to prevent that.
Now, Newhoff says at this point it's not necessary to avoid taking your dog to the dog park or a boarding service as long as your dog is properly vaccinated. But this part is important. Bordetella, which I mentioned, and dog influenza, different, same virus group, but separate vaccines. Those medicines are different.
At least something you can be or your dogs can be vaccinated
for. Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, this is something that humans cannot get, but they get it a lot like we do.
Luckily, no. Yeah, the studies show that it's not from humans to dog, not vice versa, only dogs to dogs.
Okay,
Yeah.
big takeaway here is get the vaccine for your dog.
Exactly.
Right? Annie, thanks.